host. Andrea is here. I'm here. You guys, you need to be following us on the socials. If you're not, it's at Andrea Lopez Comedy on TikTok and on Instagram. It's at Hey Frase on TikTok and Instagram. I've challenged myself to be making a TikTok video every day because I'm inspired by you. Now, I'm thinking to myself, why the fuck? In my mind, I am so goddamn fucking funny. And then I show this stuff to Dan. I show this stuff to other people. I put it out there and it's like 3 likes.
It's crickets. No, it is true. It is true. That's why I'm scared to even make another TikTok, because after you have one success, it's like, I can't remake this. It's like Tracy Chapman and I had a fast car. One hit wonder, you know?
Oh
she
God.
hit it with fast car and never hit it again. That's my fear.
It's funny because there are so many one-hit wonders, aren't there? Like we could go on and on. There are tons of Carly Rae Jepsen, Call Me Maybe. I mean, I know she still
Whatever
puts...
happened to Carly?
She puts things out, but I mean, it's like a fart in the wind. You know, it's just like she does. I mean, poor thing. I love her to death. And I'd love to have her on this show, but it's like, you know, I mean, if a bear shits in the woods, does anyone notice? Poor thing.
You're there. So I say you got to continue on going with these TikToks. I enjoy them very much. I love them. I love to see them because, you know, these are like little surprises for me because you don't tell me what you're working on. And then I just see it and I go, oh, that's fantastic.
Well, let me ask you this. You've known me for a long time, and obviously you know me behind the scenes, but I did have a dear friend of mine who also owns her own business. She said, you know, Sarah, I don't think that we really know you enough. Like, we don't know you. Like, and I thought, oh, that's interesting. Okay. She's like, you know, you guys talk a lot about pop culture, but we don't really know you. Like, I think you should go deeper into who you are. Do you think that's true, AJ?
Well, it's so funny you say that because when I was talking with Irene is our very old intern that was with you before I was even there. And after I think like 4 or 5 or 6 months of working all together, I go, hey, Irene, do you think Sarah likes me? I can't tell. Like, she's so like business and we're friends, but you know, like I couldn't tell if it was work Sarah or human Sarah. So, but I realized after working with you forever that it really is the same level. You know what I mean?
No, it's because I'm way too serious. I think I'm too serious. I'm getting back to the fun.
You're really not. It's so, we don't see that very often. We either see a TV personality and then they're complete bitch behind the scenes. But for you, I realized, you know, from like the time I see you in the morning, you're the same person at 4 p.m., you know, whether the lights are on or the lights are off. So I think we do see a lot of you. But what you guys see on this, that is Sarah. I promise you. When we're just shooting this shit, we are literally, the mics could be on, the mics could be off. It is you. Now, I do think I think we reveal a lot. I think you're very honest on social media. I've loved seeing the behind the scenes. Is she on social media? Does she see your Instagram? Because you show a lot, like your earwax yesterday.
Oh my God, we're so bored. We are literally so bored. I don't know. I was curious. It made me think because I felt like I'm pretty transparent too, but I think she's saying like we want to see even more. Like I guess maybe earwaxing because I think what I appreciate so much about TikTok is I feel like I can really find my own voice there because they're really. Yes, there's a TikTok formula for you doing funny things, right? But I think there's a whole open field for you to create where Instagram started. I personally feel like Instagram started as more of a platform really for a fashion blogger or a blogger. You know, like when it first started 8 years ago, whatever, they were the people that really had so much momentum. And now you see, you really can't grow a following on Instagram. Very hard. And I think the only other people now that succeed are people that already are famous, maybe in some other department. So what I love about TikTok is I actually think there's this whole open field for people to get to know you. Whereas to me, Instagram, you have to really to work it. You got to pick a theme and stick to it. And I don't want to do that.
I notice it for different things. Like Instagram was the whole selfie generation. I think we all were like, okay, let me take a picture of a selfie and let me show the best parts of myself. And I think TikTok, people thrive when they show like no makeup to makeup, or there is a lot more options on TikTok and people don't have to search for you. There is a literally scrolling thing of popular videos, unpopular videos. People don't know you yet, you know? So I think it gets you noticed a lot faster. It's so crazy. The 2 apps, it is so crazy that we're even discussing social media apps. You know what I mean?
Well, it's awesome. I like TikTok way better because I do feel like you can actually grow a following there. You can express yourself a lot more. And somebody, I saw someone's TikTok video and they said, is it just me or does the energy feel different on TikTok? And I actually think it does. I think it's more positive because keeping it to 60 seconds or less, then people can't bitch and then post about their medical issues, you know? Because now, I mean, really, right? I mean, you go on Facebook, it's like, I had 4 heart attacks, my foot was amputated in 2015, now I've got 7 cats, I can't feed them, can you donate to me? You know what I mean? Now there's so many things on Facebook. And every time you turn around, everyone for their birthday, you know, donate to this. No, I just want to fucking wish you a happy birthday with an emoji and then move on. I don't want to donate to your, you know, and then it's like, oh my God, shout out my mom. I have a merchant store. You know, I like that I think there's not a lot of room to bitch. So it keeps it more positive.
I found an interesting article because I was noticing a lot of healthy body sizes being encouraged on TikTok, right? So there's a lot of skinny girls. You'll see a lot of different sized women doing the dances and they're getting just as the same amount of love. And then, of course, you go on Reddit, and Reddit kind of just like crushes your dreams all the time. It just shows you like the truth about everything. So I found this article that says TikTok, like the owners had actually said to stop showing the reoccurring videos of anyone over the size of like an 8. Like they only wanted the super skinny girls with crop tops doing dances in the beginning of TikTok. So there was a lot of that going around. And now I think the videos are circulated, but Facebook is like the ugly stepmom of the family. And then I think TikTok is the new adopted hot girl that lives across the street. And everybody wants to be on TikTok, but it's still hard to understand her. You know, she's a little bit coy at the beginning.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you start hanging out with her and realize she's great. I love her. The girl next door, TikTok.
I love TikTok. And speaking of, now you have over 100,000 followers on TikTok. Your TikTok is so fun to watch.
That's funny because I swear to you, when I put that a couple videos up, I still didn't understand TikTok. I was still getting the hang of it. And it is like it's like Instagram/Vine mixed up. It's like a mutated child of all those things. Yeah. So it's a crazy. So yeah, me gaining 100,000 followers, I was like, okay, this is fake. This is literally fake. There's no way. Insane. But I look at other people and everybody's like, if you look around, there's nobody that is like having 2 followers. Everyone has like, I don't know.
Okay, bitch. 10, I have 3,100. Don't you dare. Okay. You know what? Don't you dare. Okay. You know, if you look around, everyone is bitch, I have got less than 5,000 and every day, it's like looking at my Instagram. If I pick up a person and a half, I'm goddamn thrilled. I get on my knees. I'm reading all these books about gratuity. Okay, you know what? You don't even say it. You know, no one is less than 10,000.
I wouldn't wonder that one Kardashian video that went viral, and I was like, how is this getting me so many followers? So now I take TikTok for granted because I'm like, there's no way I have 100,000. And what does that even mean? What is 100? You know, in like dog years, what does 100,000 TikTok followers mean in Instagram world? Is that only like 10,000? One follower on Instagram? Like I'm trying to figure this whole algorithm out, but it's a crazy algorithm to me. But no, you keep reading those gratitude books and sending me those IG stories about. I will.
Like, Schman and I are reading a ton of books, which is why he's become a good chef. So you know we're. Schmanos Restaurante. He loves to cook. He's been cooking non-stop through quarantine. And I'm like reaping the benefits. I'm like, okay, honey. And so he made these egg sandwiches the other day. They were unbelievable. And now he's made shrimp tacos. It's the best thing I've ever had. I'm like, who are you? Because when we first started, honest to God, I swear to God, he would try to make some pasta and it was like, how do you fuck up boiling some noodles? They would all stick together. He wouldn't add a lick of salt to the pot. I'd be like, oh, this is really good. Meanwhile, like wanting to vomit. Now he is, it's a restaurante. He's so good.
Restaurante. I'm sorry, but Dan really ages like fine wine. I mean, how he's cleaning, he's going for runs every morning, even during the pandemic. I mean, who has that type of discipline?
I feel I feel like such an inadequate, like, honestly, now I wake up and I try, because, I try to help, but to be fair, he has his own little methods, and then he doesn't really want your help, and he takes over. He does all the dishes. He does all the laundry. I only fold the laundry. He does all the cleaning, and he has a method. And sometimes he wants me to help, but a lot of times he doesn't. So I feel like it's completely inadequate. Like, what am I going to do as a wife? Honestly, because I don't do a lot, and I feel lazy. Like, every time I tune in, every time I'm doing a TikTok, I'm like laying on the sofa feeding myself. It's like, I don't have any, what can I do? I feel like he's almost making me handicapped. So I'll just like roll around in my rascal and he'll have to feed me. Like, really? I think that's what he wants.
He loves doing his own thing. So he doesn't want your help, really. Like, he likes doing the laundry. He likes cleaning the kitchen.
He says they're therapeutic to him. Now, they stress me the fuck out. I mean, I'm so glad. If it wasn't for him during quarantine, you could tune in and it would be an episode of Hoarders, like in here. I would have let everything, it would have been me and the bunch of DC rats that apparently have no place to go. I would have welcomed all in. Like, I would have been a pig. He does it all. I make the bed every morning. And what else do I do? That's like it. I make the bed. That's it.
No, that pretty much covers it. Okay.
That's it. That's the only task he doesn't enjoy doing, and I love a made bed. That is it. It's so true.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's great. You really lucked out. He's just getting better with age.
I say that all the time. I'm like, God, thank you so much for him. Like, who knew? And he is a surpriser, because at first, like when I first started dating him, everyone was like, ugh, why are you dating this dud? Like, no one thought he had, but he is someone that is really improved over the years and come out of the shell. It's really weird. He was a diamond in the rough.
My God, he's been bezeled and chiseled and wow.
By the way, he wanted me to tell everybody. So I said, okay, so I did say to him yesterday after he made these awesome egg sandwiches, what are you doing? So he says it's the book Salt, Fat, Acid, Heat. I have no idea. He said he randomly found this in a bookstore, and then ever since he's been using it, and that has made him a much better cook. So if you want to, I don't know, cook like Schman, go for it.
Okay, Salt, Fat,
Acid, Heat. He says that is the game changer book.
Okay, I'm seeing it here. You know what? We got to make a book that's like just 4 nouns, like eat, pray, love, but we're going to call it like sex, fat, hate or something.
Actually, it'll be perfect for us because we have so many projects. Podcast, impressionist, like sales.
Yeah, exactly.
Podcast, sales, impressions, talk show. Like, it's going to literally be like charcuterie, trees board, podcast, sales, impressions. Like, that sounds like that's
cheese, podcast, sales, boobs.
That's like all we have. Anyway, that's the book. So definitely, if you want to become a better cook, I wanted to, AJ, we want to give some PSAs though. Speaking of sales, for real, 2 things that you need to be signing up for. 1, we want you to join our community on Patreon. So Patreon is an awesome website or kind of central spot where you can support your favorite artisan. Podcast, obviously that's what we do. So for just $5 a month, you get 2 additional podcasts that we do and a video. And the month of April is going to be really good because Danny Starr, who everybody knows, like she was in radio years ago, shot to fame on Bridezilla, then replaced me on Hot 99.5 in the Kane Show. We hated each other, then we became friends. It's a great saga. Her first full interview since she left media a year ago drops April 1 with AJ and me. AJ is currently putting together, I've even forgot what happened, but the bachelorette party video of me getting married 7 months ago, that's going to be a shit show.
Oh, can't wait.
I can only imagine. And then we'll have another great episode that we'll drop for you in April. So $5 a month, patreon.com/Frase. Also, we wanted to take a minute on today's episode to talk to you guys. This whole time is so crazy where, big businesses, small businesses, medium businesses, everybody is sort of like, what is going to happen next? So we are obviously a small business, started 4 years ago with bringing on AJ and Liz, who does our sales. And AJ does the best impression of her. It's so good. We have to do one later in the week.
I guess while we're in quarantine, a quarantine impression special. Yeah,
you have to. And then Alyssa, who's our intern, you hear us talk about, and Monica, who just joined our sales team. So we are a small business as well. And we have been having meetings behind the scenes, like I'm sure many of you have, figuring out and pivoting, how do we keep our business going? Because a lot of people don't realize this. We're probably one of the few medium-sized podcasts that actually make like a solid 6 figures in sustainable and have a business where there's employees and all that stuff. And we haven't really kind of revealed that part. We were getting ready to, and then coronavirus sort of happened. So our sort of 3-step how we did it is kind of on hold. But what we did decide collectively as a group is we wanted to figure out a way that we can stay in business but help you. So many of you guys listening to this have your own side hustle, have your own business, now work for business where you may be put on leave. You might not be getting paid. So we are going to offer an unprecedented low rate, a bargain deal that we wanted to give you for starting at $150. So shout outs and podcast commercials at $150, $250, and $500. Between AJ and me, I'm so proud of this. We now have over 200,000 social media followers, a local following in the DC, Maryland, Virginia region, and also nationwide. And then collectively, where we distribute all of our podcasts, we're now up to close to 50,000 downloads a month for the podcast. So we want to offer to you guys for $150. If you've got an online tutoring business, do you do pet walking? Maybe you're a restaurant that never did delivery, but now you are. Or maybe you know somebody that wants to get the word out. We want to do it in an affordable way that helps you, helps us. So we are really ready and looking forward to partnering with you. You can email Sarah, SARAH at heyfrase.com, or Liz's email is partnerships at heyfrase.com. You can also DM any one of us, AJ or myself, on Instagram at heyfrase, at Andrea Lopez Comedy. But we get it. We know what everybody is going through, but we also know that now is the time to support each other. And lots of times we get approached and people say, hey, I have a $200 budget. And in the past, we haven't done it because it wasn't sustainable to our business model. But things are, it's the wild, wild west. Like anything is happening right now. So we wanted to say, hey, look, let's offer $150, $250, $500, give people podcast commercials, potentially a TikTok video, across all of our social media platforms, and get out your business, your product, what you need to sell. So definitely hit us up. We're really proud to offer that. And we're proud to be staying in business, figuring it out as female-owned business owners. And yay! Let's go! Let's beat coronavirus. So hit us up. We're going to start offering this until coronavirus ends.
Which, as of now, if you've been seeing the news, it's looking like a long time. So hit us up, you guys. Corona, you guys know our brand, so we're open to a lot of different businesses, and we also are a small business, so we love other small businesses and large businesses as well.
I talked to a gun shop the other day, and they were like, "Well, we only really advertise on gun magazines and conservative gun sites." I said, "Liberals need guns too. How about $150 shout out? I mean, come on."
Look, that would have been a perfect shout out on Tiger King. I mean,
hello. We could have done Joe Exotic. I could have been Carol Baskin. We could have been promoting their guns.
Boo boo.
Yeah, you know what? Gay liberal guys want guns too. Okay,
that's what I'm saying.
Our audience. So anyway, just a heads up for that. AJ, I wanted to throw some stories at you though, and just get your reaction. Did you see the very first time ever Drake has revealed his son Adonis? What did you think?
I thought, they both need to get some ownership papers. We need to get the genetics test in. We need to start taking. I mean, get that tested.
Did you think he's getting a lot of heat about it? The internet sucks anyway, so they're just being nasty. But
gorgeous child. I mean, really, truly should go into modeling. And I mean, in a lot of his rap music, he actually calls his baby mama a fluke. So you never want to be called a fluke as a rap's wife. But then again, they were never married, and.
Oh, get over it, girlfriend. Look, I think the kid was cute, but people are like...
adorable.
And it looks just like Drake's mom. So everyone's saying, yeah.
Okay, so after you showed me that picture, I was like, okay, spitting image, I get it. Drake is mixed. Beautiful child. I mean, between him, Adonis, and Assad, I mean, the both of them need to go into business together. It needs to be Assad and Adonis Productions. Okay?
I know, because DJ Khaled's son, he shouts out in every song, which is smart branding, but I'm so tired of Assad. Isn't that awful?
Okay, Assad is so adorable, though. I mean, I would love to hold Assad. He's like
really?
Just a cute little boy. You don't even like kids, and you don't even, I don't understand.
I know, and I'm so irritated. I've never even met him, and Assad annoys the hell out of me, and he's 3. And I think to myself, why am I so annoyed by Assad?
Well, he does have a better life than both of us combined. So that's probably why.
I know, Assad. Anyhow, I thought Drake's kid was cute, but people are going after that child. Poor thing. Anyway. Poor thing. Did you see where Baby Shark has now come out with a Baby Shark version for your hands? It is torture. Wash your hand, do. Wash your hands. Wash your hands, do. Wash your hands. Oh my God, it's already in my head. Seriously, Baby Shark releases a new song about washing your hands.
All right, what they need to do is they need to get a facility. Now that this joke it's too soon, actually.
Too soon.
I was going to say, put all the infected people in the room, start playing the song, and the virus will literally kill itself after listening to that music for that long. It is such a horrendous song. It would literally end the virus just because it's its own torture chamber.
Literally, it'll be done. Oh my God. Well, now they've got a version. You can hear it on the internet. It's called Wash Your Hands with Baby Shark. So if you want to torture yourself and your kids, maybe that will get them to wash their hands. I guess I like also juxtaposing two stories that should never be together. So we'll go from that to now the New York City Health Department says that you can contract COVID-19 from eating ass. And that is really...
Good thing you'll never have to worry about that one, Sarah Fraser.
We literally went from a kid's story to, you know what?
From a kid's song?
Eating ass will cause COVID-19.
All right. Well, you know what? I guess you are technically consuming bodily fluids. So
yeah, they're saying that people eat ass. They don't do it properly, which is, you're supposed to like bathe your lover here, like really well before you eat groceries.
First you wash.
However, people seem to let their lovers walk to the grocery store, work out for 2 hours, and then they want to eat their groceries. It's like, hello, no. Okay, that's not the way you eat groceries. God damn it.
I don't even know why. You got to be a gross one motherfucker to be eating on them, chomping on them dirty bits. Seriously, guys, wash yourselves before. I don't understand. Why would you even want the thought of ass sweat to me is beyond. Okay, wash yourselves, take a nice bath together, get in the mood, and then do it. All right. Please.
New York Health Department reminded people this week you are your safest sex partner. Masturbation will not spread COVID-19, especially if you wash your hands and any sex toys with soap and water for at least 20 seconds before and after sex. They say that COVID-19 has not been found yet in semen or vaginal fluid, but it has been found in fecal matter. So don't put that in your mouth. God. I just like that we're here to remind people.
Oh yes, we're giving all the good tips and tricks. Everyone's horny right now, I'm sure, in their quarantined up with their loved ones. So I'm just living it up with my parents and my grandma.
Well, you said, weren't your parents going at it the other night when you guys got hammered for Benito's birthday?
Yes, it was very alarming. Now I had my fan on, I had my sound canceller. I don't know what was happening, but it was my father's birthday. We all got drunk, so I was very concerned. I just kept hearing, and they live directly above me. So, I didn't want to hear anything. Of course, I probably was imagining things. So I just put all the noise things in my room on, and I just drowned it out with the alcohol. I was like,
okay, please. Well, didn't they go at it so hard they basically knocked down part of your ceiling before?
You guys, did I ever tell the story about how my ceiling right over there completely fell down?
I don't know if you did, actually. I can't remember. We've done like 10,000 shows, so I don't know.
We have. We've never had higher downloads. And I go, well, Sarah, it's because we've literally been releasing a show every day.
You know what? Tomato.
Hey, I'll take the high downloads. It's fine with me. So, yeah, I live in a very, very old, it probably was built in the 1800s. Now I'm just making up numbers. It was built in 1545.
No, but it's true. AJ lives in if you live in New York City, she lives in a beautiful brownstone home. It's like DC beautiful downtown brownstone house. It is gorgeous. It's quintessential Washington back in the day.
It is a gorgeous home, but when you don't have the millions of dollars to upkeep these houses, because, they all have the old bricks, they have the old infrastructure, which while it's beautiful and antique-y, it's very old and definitely requires a lot of upkeep. So as you can imagine, my parents live above me. They got tons of furniture and antiques up there. The rooms are massive. And, we're all just hanging out. A corner of the ceiling comes crashing down, concrete. There's dust everywhere around my room. So we had to pick up the concrete pieces. And my dad actually repaired the whole ceiling with patch tape, and he put up the what's that? The wall that's like you buy it at the store,
I don't know, mesh wall. I have no idea. I couldn't tell you any home repair. Spackle.
Well, he used
spackle.
He used spackle to put the wall, but then the hardboard. I keep thinking of hard drive. It's not a hard drive. It's okay. It's this wall you can buy. You put it up there, and then you spackle all the holes. But anyway, it's repaired now, and hopefully no other parts of the wall. Yeah, but I'm lucky. My parents were knocking boots. Nothing else fell.
Thank God. Oh my God. Speaking of parents, did you see, by the way, Lady Gaga's dad has now taken down the GoFundMe for Joanna's restaurant in New York City, where he was trying to fundraise. He was trying to GoFundMe for his employees. Meanwhile, Lady Gaga's worth reportedly $245 million.
What in God's name? See, this is why I don't like when people put up GoFundMes, because I'm like, okay, do you already have the money? So
yeah, they have the money. Yes, I cannot believe this.
They have the money.
There could be 100 people in a room, but apparently none of them are paying for Joanna's staff to, basically have extra money or whatever be paid during coronavirus. So her dad tried to do a GoFundMe. And now it's been shut down after he got such backlash because obviously people were like, dude, you're Lady Gaga's dad. We're not paying like your employees.
Who he even has the balls to request money. And she has a great relationship with her family. So It's not like she's not giving them money. I don't understand. What kind of restaurant? It's an Italian restaurant?
It's an Italian restaurant. Yeah, you'll have to go there. I've actually been there.
You've been there?
I have.
Okay.
I've been there. Yeah. It's it's like Upper West Side, off of Central Park. It wasn't exactly what I had envisioned, I guess.
Really? Why?
Let's see. I guess I envisioned something a little bit nicer, maybe. And it just, you know what, to be fair, but I'm a really fussy eater. I wasn't like blown away by the food. Just me.
Okay.
I wasn't.
Just me.
I wasn't.
Now the inside, is it Lady Gaga-esque? Or
No.
Lady Gaga is her own person and the restaurant is the family's?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Not Lady Gaga at all. I think they have maybe like a picture or two of her, but it really wasn't. I'm trying to find the right words because I love Lady Gaga, but it was disappointing.
I know, right? You're thinking, wow.
It really was.
She'd throw in a couple like decor points or something, put in some.
It really wasn't. I would want it definitely seemed like a full departure from Lady Gaga. I would love a Lady Gaga themed restaurant, but they didn't. It's completely the opposite of that. It's kind of like this, it's very small, little Italian place. I don't know. It didn't have any magic for me. But he'd put up a $50,000 GoFundMe that would cover, quote, typical payroll for approximately 2 weeks, and 100% of the profits would go to our hourly workers to provide those necessary items like food, childcare, and medical expenses. So anyway, it obviously has been taken down because Lady Gaga, being his daughter, everyone was like, you guys have plenty of money to cover it. So now the tweet has been deleted and the GoFundMe is gone.
It's so ballsy to put that up. I'm glad they deleted
ballsy. Yeah.
Lady Gaga, pay the workers. Rihanna donated what? She's not even a billionaire and she donated so much money. Good for you, Rihanna.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, people are still ignoring the shelter in place, basically nationwide, where we're all being told to stay inside. Did you see the Florida church that is packed with worshipers? Pastor shuns social distancing, and there were hundreds there just over the weekend at River Church in Tampa. What is wrong with people?
I understand the church shunning the social distancing because they're probably thinking everyone needs to hear the word of God. But you guys, it is a proven point that the virus spreads by very close human encounters. For the love of God. The pastor said that they had white glove cleaning service. It doesn't matter, though, because it's the people coming in. He says, we brought in 13 machines that basically kill every virus in the place. And if somebody walks through the door, it's like it kills everything on them. If they sneeze, it shoots it down at like 100-mile-an-hour pace. No, I doubt that it does. I doubt that even exists.
I doubt. Yeah, exactly. If Rodney Howard Brown is the pastor, oh my God, I hope he gets so much shit. Even Joel Osteen has gone to doing virtual services to protect his congregation.
Most churches are doing virtual masses, virtual services, which needs to happen.
Crazy.
We can't. So if we get a huge number in, where is that? Miami or Florida?
Tampa, Florida, where all those spring breakers were down there going home. Several have tested positive for COVID-19.
Oh, have they?
Yeah.
Have they now?
Yeah, they have. Yeah. 100%.
I knew it. We only saw that. We saw that one coming. So, as soon as these people, the churchgoers, start coming out, I tested positive. We're going to say, okay, see? It's not a game, people.
It's not a game. AJ, where can people find you? I love the show today. I feel like we shared a ton about ourselves personally, professionally.
Like, do you guys know who I am now? Okay.
Does everybody know who I am? I mean, look, I'm open to suggestions. What do people want more of? People recently have been asking me, what's your skincare routine? It's like, oh, for God's sakes. No. Tell me where we can get fucking virtual Botox. No one wants my goddamn skincare routine. I get asked that now all the time. I'm like, guys, it's a bunch of lights. It's the lighting. It's the right angle. Otherwise, believe me, I look like Carol Baskin's tits. Just sagging and wrinkling.
I mean, just the wrinkles. It's the smoking and the sunlight, all of them. Oh my gosh, it's that hot Florida heat. But yes, not to derail our topic. Your skincare routine, your zombie facial looks great though.
Oh, well, I do. I bought that online and I will demo some products. You know what? Fuck it. I'll demo some products. What else are we doing? All right, fine. Get to know me. You know what? What's in my medicine cabinet? I did buy those gold under eye.
Oh my God, I want those. I really want those.
Okay, so when we were rolling in the dough, I brought
Obviously, you bought 24 karat under eye gels.
I did. Then I bought this zombie mask that I had read really good reviews about. But I mean, none of these are reversing the aging process. Then the only thing that does that is injectables. It's really true. It's the only thing that works. Youth and injectables. I mean, sure, your diet helps and not drinking, but it doesn't help that much. Then I also bought, did I tell you about the $50 makeup remover wipes that I bought? And they're amazing. I will share those.
Wait, you actually tested them out? Because I was like, this is a pile of crock. I use the $5.99 ones.
Oh, these blow the $5.99 ones out of the water. These are worth every nickel. I mean, it's just, who wants to pay $50 for makeup
Well,
wipes?
you better use that one little thing for 3 different wipes, okay? So.
I wipe it. You only need a wipe, maybe a wipe and a half. All your makeup comes off. And I'm talking like waterproof mascara, everything. It is. And you know how you buy the Neutrogena wipes, or you try that? I've had 2 of the Magic makeup eraser things. Nothing. Oh my God, they cannot hold a candle to these. So I will share. They're really good.
Okay, share those. I feel like I share pretty much everything, but there's always more to share. So you guys can always find me at Andrea Lopez Comedy, Instagram and TikTok. TikTok is more of impressions. Instagram is more stories, funny things. I post a lot on my story. I dyed my mom's hair yesterday, so you can see the before and after.
We got to talk about that later this week. Can we please put up those pictures? Sure. You are so talented.
Definitely. Well, it's funny because I took the picture from the back. Now the front roots, they're not like perfect, even though I doused her roots with it. But I bought another kit. The golden. It's a golden frost and glow where if you put the cap on and you pull strands through. So I'm going to try to attempt a little bit of like a frosty highlight situation for her. But we'll share that on a later show. I'll share you what I did before and after shots.
Carol is gorgeous. Carol and Benito, such a smoking hot couple. Carol is beautiful. And Carol is a woman that still rocks long hair, which I love. Like a lot of women, the older they get, they cut all of their hair off. So it's just easier to maintain. Yeah. Carol's hair is stunning, and I love that she keeps it long. It's beautiful. Carol's gorgeous. She's a knockout.
Thank you. My Mama Lopez, yes, her hair is her security blanket. Like she loves long hair. We've always grown our hair out, and it's so funny to me because I think it'll always be long. Like if I ever saw her with short hair, I'd be like, who's sick? What's wrong? What's happening here?
So
who died?
Gorgeous.
Like, what? Yeah. So anyways, love you guys. I could talk for hours. So we'll see you later this week.
We're doing a show every single day. It's at Andrea Lopez Comedy, at Hey FRASE. Definitely hit us up about partnering. We are ready to partner with you at very reasonable rates. We love you guys. Bye, everybody.